So Monday, I told you guys about my favorite supplement that I cannot live without, and that's maca. And today I'm going to share with you guys my other favorite supplement that I definitely cannot live without, and that is Spirulina. Now, Spirulina I started taking a few years ago because I read about how amazing it was for my hair and my skin and my eyes. But then this year, it took a different role for me because the beginning of this year is when I lost my mother. And a few weeks prior to losing her, to her passing, I could not eat, as anybody naturally, I couldn't, right? But I know I needed to get some nutrients in my body because I wanted to stay strong. I wanted to stay strong for me. I wanted to stay strong for my family. And I was really concerned about my immune system because I was afraid if I got sick and then what that could end up spiraling down given the whole events. And I also wanted something to, in a way, help my well-being out because I'm still not a big believer. I've never taken any antidepressants. However, I will admit I did have a little extra glass of wine here or there, but in general, it was very hard to stomach anything. So I started taking Spirulina pills 3 times a day, and I still have Spirulina pills on my insurance. But still to this day, I take Spirulina 3 times a day, which I consider my natural Prozac. It's full of 94 trace vitamins and minerals. It's a source of B12, which is wonderful for those of us that don't eat meat like myself. It's a very concentrated source of protein. It's the highest concentrated source of protein out there, being 60% protein by weight. And it's very detoxifying, and that's one of the reasons why I believe it should be included in anybody's plan. But again, you're going to have to figure that out yourself. So what it does, because it's so detoxifying, it can have a reaction that you could break out doing it. So what I do, I have it in powdered form now, and I take it 3 times a day, 1 teaspoon. Which later this week, I'm going to show you guys how to take it because it is blue-green algae. If that sounds nasty, it completely is. It doesn't have a great taste or smell to it, but the way I take it down, that will not even be a problem. But I generally recommend, like my clients, I'd say maybe a quarter of a teaspoon 3 times a day. But then you really have to build your tolerance, but you also have to see what's right for you because, again, we're all built differently. And again, these are just my recommendations. These are things that I feel have really worked for me. And when it comes to supplementation for me, I'm not looking for something that's going to be a fat loss thing. I'm not looking for something that's going to build muscle. I've been there, done that. I focus more on, and this is what I should advise everybody, focus on supplements that are going to supplement your whole food diet, supplements that are going to build your cell integrity, supplements that are going to help your hormonal health, supplements that are actually going to feed your soul and your heart, because that in combination with a whole food, real food, Mother Nature diet, that can be something quite amazing. And start with the bare minimum supplements, and then if you still feel more after 2 months, you still feel like, okay, I need more, then talk to like a functional medical doctor and figure out what works for you. But when you start taking supplements and you look at it that way, stuff that's going to feed your inner health and your soul and your heart, then I swear the weight loss is just effortless. So tomorrow or Friday, I'm going to share with you guys my other supplement I take, and then later this week I'm going to show you guys how I take them down all together in what I call my liquid shot of courage.